use 3 AI tools every single week: ChatGPT, Claude, and Gemini. And here's the thing, I know exactly which one to reach for before I even open them. Not because one of them is objectively better, but because I've actually figured out what each one is generally good at. By the end of this video, you're going to know how to develop that same instinct instead of just guessing, or worse, thinking you have to pick one and stick with it forever. Hi, I'm Dawn. Welcome to Vintage Intelligence. You're probably doing what I did at first. You found one AI tool, it worked okay, so you just kept using it. ChatGPT was mine. It was the first one I knew about. It was the most popular. I had history with it, so I stuck with it. But then I started noticing certain things I was trying to do felt clunky or slow, or like the output wasn't quite right. Instead of accepting that, I started testing other tools, and what I found completely changed how I work. The tools aren't interchangeable. They're different enough that knowing which one to reach for saves you time, frustration, and produces better work. A lot of people treat AI like it's one thing. I'll use ChatGPT for everything, or Claude's better, so I'm switching completely. It's like saying I only use a hammer, so I'll use it for nails, screws, and painting. It doesn't make any sense. The tools have different strengths. Here's what changed for me. I stopped asking which tool is best and started asking which tool is best for this specific task. Suddenly everything got clear. ChatGPT is my go-to when I need precision, detail, exactness. If I'm asking for specs, a detailed breakdown, or something that needs to be really specific, ChatGPT delivers. It's also gotten way better images. Not perfect, but solid. And I have years of history with it. We have a rapport. It knows my brand voice. That history matters because I spend less time giving context and more time getting good output. ChatGPT is also better at punchier, shorter content, the kind of snappy writing you need for a short or a social post. Claude is my new best friend. Claude is my go-to when I'm thinking through something, not just asking for an answer. Long-form scripts, strategy, working out a problem out loud. Claude is who I bounce that off of. The output tends to read more like me. The personality comes through more naturally. It's also better at the big picture, the why behind a decision, not just the what. If I need a thinking partner, not just a task completed, this is where I go. The trade-off is sometimes the advice is a little more general, which is exactly what you want when you're still working something out, but not always what you want if you need an exact answer fast. Gemini is my tiebreaker. This is the one I reach for when the first two aren't quite clicking, or when I want a completely fresh angle. It's not my daily driver, but having a third opinion has saved me more than once when I'm stuck or second guessing myself. So here's how you actually build this for yourself. Pick one real task you do regularly, not a generic prompt, an actual piece of your own work. Run it through all 3 tools. Don't judge based on which one sounds smartest. Judge based on which output you'd actually use, unedited, right now. Do that for 3 or 4 times across different types of tasks. Something detailed, something creative, something strategic, and a pattern will emerge. You'll start to notice, I reach for this one when I need this. That pattern is your instinct. It's something you build by actually testing your own work against each tool. Guessing costs you time on every task, forever. Testing costs you time once. That math is not close. And I'll see you in the next one.